guys, this is Alberto here with ARQ Beats. Hope everyone is having a good time. And today's episode will be about how to germinate seeds faster or in a more successful way. Certain seeds that are not too big or very susceptible to humidity or water or sun, they do not come out. The good ones that are easy to just put on the ground about half inch and they grow would be that I have had good success had been pinto beans, corn, green beans, and tomato. Other than that, um, broccoli, cauliflower, all your vegetables, berries, um, and herbs are hard to germinate. There is different ways, and I'm going to show you two of the ways that have worked better for me, and the one you can grow them at home. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. I hope you like the video, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can get my most recent videos. And again, thank you for your support, and here is the video. Okay, I wanted to make just a quick video, not too long, continuous video, so that's why I'm moving it so fast to get to this part. And one of the techniques to grow seeds is to stratify them. Put them in a paper towel, use a paper towel, and put the seeds inside, fold it. You can put a name with a Sharpie and dates, just like a month or 2 months. It depends on the seed. You can check which seed needs more cold time to grow. This is to simulate for the seed that the winter has passed and it's time to wake up. So I did some, and I have more in the refrigerator. In I said refrigerator, I didn't say freezer. Okay, so refrigerator. And you can put them in a Ziploc bag, and then from here you can put them in your seeding trays. The other way that it seemed that this works 50 to 70% of the time. Like I said, some seeds needs it, some don't. I noticed that like with some seeds, like morning flower and sweet pepper, butterfly pea, different ones. I was able to put them in water, warm water, or almost hot, but not too hot, just between hot and warm. And you change the water several times a day. Keep it warm for a couple of days, and or at least one day. From here, you put a strainer, get them out, and you put them in paper again, towel paper, wet, and close it. Keep it for another day or two. I did for 2 days because I didn't see any progress. So I did one warm day with water and 2 days on the tray. You can do 2 of the water and 2 of the tray, and you should have successful germination. So once you do that, you I put this tray on a window where the sun gets to it. Some people said in a dark place it doesn't matter, it works both ways. So as you see, put different types of seeds here, bell pepper, morning flower, butterfly pea, and papaya over here. So and you see that they're growing. So now it's time. This is almost coming out with the leaf in there, so that's good. And this is the roots. So this is what you need, and then 4 days go by, at least you know if they're working or not. You can leave it a couple more days. If seeds don't come out, it means they're duds, they're not good. These here dry yellow, they were like this. The apples, also put them in water and they start turning this color. and then they'll germinate. But this may take a week on bell pepper. Certain seeds take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So don't. I would suggest not throw them. You can put some stickers with markers, but wait at least um, a week or two before you start throwing away and thinking they're bad. Some take longer, like the bell pepper may take longer, or the flowers may take longer. This case, this one took 2 days, and one on the water, so it's 3 days. Um, then after this, you have two choices. You can get a bucket with dirt. I would say it's better off to mix like certain kind of dirt. Miracle Grow is fine. There's different brands. Mix it with compost, organic compost, and you can put the um, uh, this is wood dust, um, or you can put a different medium where um, petrolite, I think is what it's called, and it keeps the moisture and it keeps the dirt from compacting. So for me, it worked. The wood dust, you mix it all, and the dirt's always like this. It can get wet and a little thick, but it's moist, it's soft, it drains well, um, and it doesn't get soggy, and it doesn't get compact where the roots can grow. I had some er, um, some greenish mixture here, so they start growing. I had to just spread them out because this one, the seeds are microscopic. So I spread it out. Some of them grew over here, but I put some of the wood dust because I didn't have it, and I've noticed better results with that. So um, I spread them out, and you can use a sprayer. I use these. Just label them. I put liquid plant food or root grower or just water, and just put a little bit of water there. Some seeds like this ones, you can check what the seed likes better, but this one needs sun, especially most of the herbs plants, they need sun to grow. They cannot be covered, so that's why I just spread them out, let them fall. um, some of the guys recommend pushing a little bit firmly, which I did. Or what I'm doing now, it doesn't matter. It's just, well, I did already, but for you to see, so it cannot be, you cannot put it at an eighth of an inch or quarter of an inch inside. It has to be outside, so you gotta be careful not to push them too hard, and spread some water, and they'll start growing like these guys over here. The other choice is to buy a seeding tray. They sell them for packs of 12, or pack of 1 or 12 or 10 or 20, and they're really neat because they keep the moisture, this part over here, and you can adjust it with this dial. It goes from 50% to 100%, so when it goes in the hole, which is right there, there will be 50% humidity because some of the air is coming through it. You close right there the holes, so most of the moisture stays inside, the humidity, so it's 100% humidity there. And it seems that the plants like it more because also the water that I put on this bottom tray races through the holes. See? So I had the water, it's brown because the dirt came down, but I fill it up at about a half inch, and it keeps my peat moss pellets wet. You don't want it too wet because it ruins the plant, so make sure you can barely see the water coming out in there. Then you know they're getting a little bit of water, and just to keep it moist. And you can also use the spray, of course. spray bottle. These have been here for a week, so I'm happy for it. They seem to be working. Um, but these seeds were tiny, so I couldn't do what I did with this. These are manageable because I can grab them. These seeds right here are like 1/10 of a millimeter, so um, like it's minuscule. So that's why I put them in the peat moss, and also I only put one or two. And when you're ready to transplant it, it's very neat. You just by the way, you gotta cut a little hole with scissors and submerge them in water or plant uh, fluid, plant food, and then when they expand, they usually some discs that are about a 1/6 of this. They're like coins, and they expand and they start growing. When they start growing, you just make a hole in your dirt, in your pot, and you can put one or two, um, and dig a hole and then stick them in there, and then just cover them with dirt, and that's it. You got your plants growing. Um, it, After these, you put them on the ground. So you might want to just put two because they start growing seeds. So these would take half of the um, container, and another one here will start growing seeds and take the other half of the container. Um, these ones right here that I've done were Peking pepper, the crushed pepper from the pizza, and these were from my sister. She gave me some. I eat a tiny pepper, usually you blend them in to make salsa. But I kept some of the seeds, and guess what? They're growing. I haven't had that much luck with apple. I think I'm gonna have to cold stratify it and damp it and keep it. It didn't grow just by planting it on moist uh, pellet, moss pellet. These guys over here have been growing, and this is lemon balm. Um, so I'm gonna put more lemon balm in here. I think I did, but I'm gonna put a little more and let it grow. I got all my trays. I had like 12, but I planted so many seeds to see because I'm practicing and getting that way I know how everything works. And like I said, I've have grown gardens for 6 years in the past, but there were bigger seeds, bigger vegetables, and some I grow other plants. Some were the seeds like I mentioned before, like corn, tomato, uh, green pepper, and pinto bean, and some of the onions. But other vegetables, you had to go where you had to soak the seed for a couple of days in warm water, then put it on paper towel, close it, and wait till they germinate, and then you put them in here. You don't have to put them in here because they're too big. They're ready to be grown in a pot, and then after that, let them harden for a week or two, and then you can take them. You can wait. This is supposed to be done 2 or 3 months before the last frost, which is December, around December. So by beginning of March, you can start planting them. I'm doing a lot of testing because I wanted to see which plants grow better, how much water, if water works fine, or I had to put the plant food liquid better, or the root grower liquid. So I'm doing a lot of experimentation to see which ones are more successful, what kind of brands are more had better germination percentage. So, and I never grown all the berries, the blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry. So that's new for me from seed. From plant, I've done it. If you get the plant, most likely you're gonna have success in your garden, but not from seed. Seed is a totally different ball game, and so I'm doing a lot of experimentation and trials. So, but like I said, this is working. This germination tray um, to grow smaller seeds. So, and like I said, leave them on next to the window. Make sure it's covered, and make sure you have it at an angle, not like that, because that's 50%. Right there is 100% humidity and helps more. The water raises up. All right, guys. So that's it for this video, and I'll be putting the link below of equipment. I use acidifier and alkalizer. I use plant food, root grower, also for to keep the plagues, fungicide and insecticide for plants and trees, and equipment. All that will be um, right below, so you can find the links, and if you need them. So okay, guys, I appreciate it. Please, if you like the video, if you think it was useful, um, please like it, share it, subscribe, and ring the bell. I will appreciate your support, and y'all have a wonderful day. Take care.